Hi friends, good morning and happy Sunday. Today we are doing our Sunday reset routine, which is usually our cleaning regimen that we do every single week. This is something new that we've been implementing this year, and so far it's worked really great. Let me show you what we are up to. So I have this chore tracker that we use in Notion. It's basically like a habit tracker, but it's super simple. The big categories that we have to do are laundry, trash, fridge, dishes, vacuum, and Swiffer. Sometimes we only do Swiffer every other week, but Kevin is often home on Sundays and he'll help me with this routine. So you guys know that Lucky turned 7 last year, which officially means that he is a senior dog, and because of that he has the highest seniority in our home, and I'm super excited to tell you guys that we are starting off 2022 with a bang, and Lucky is getting sponsored by his favorite dog food company, The Farmer's Dog. So thank you so much for sponsoring this video. Food and diet is obviously an incredibly important part of my life, and I want to make sure that Lucky similarly enjoys his meals and is able to stay as healthy as possible for the longest amount of time. So my big 3 for dog food were that 1, I want it to be healthy. I don't want it to be something that's highly processed. I want to be able to see like the food and make sure it's good, real food. Number 2, I needed it to be convenient. There are points in Lucky's life where we trialed like cooking it on our own, and Kevin and I both have really busy schedules, so it's far more convenient just being able to order it and have it delivered to my door. And then finally, it has to be tasty. Lucky is kind of picky, and if it doesn't taste good, he's not gonna eat it, so it has to be Lucky approved. The Farmer's Dog fits all 3, and it makes it super easy to give your dog fresh meals. It's human grade pet food that gets delivered to our house every week, and I can actually see and smell that the food is fresh. It's also pre-portioned, so I know exactly how much to give him. While ordering from the Farmer's Dog is definitely a little bit pricier than traditional grocery store dog food, I feel like it's a very worthwhile investment because I know that I am investing in his health, and in the future it's gonna save me when it comes to vet bills and other things like that. Bowl is literally spotless. You wouldn't even know there was dog food in there to begin with. And I'm actually gonna leave a link in the description box below that'll give you 50% off, which is amazing. I highly recommend you try it out with your pup because they might fall in love with it like Lucky did. House isn't super messy today, but definitely some things we need to work on and clean. This job is for boys only, so I get the trash ready and then Kev will take it out. Right, babe?
Yes.
Good morning.
Hello.
Oh.
Winery. I can put it up there.
Okay, I'll bring my Burt's Bees down. This is my prized possession.
Is it gonna fit?
Oh. What are your least favorite chores?
My least favorite chore is like laundry is fine, just folding the laundry because I don't know where anything Miki wants to put. We don't have enough like.
We don't have enough like cabinet space.
Our laundry is actually pretty big. I don't know. Like people like are supposed to sort the colors. I don't think that matters really that much.
We've never sorted. Every time people are busy, Butters just choose this little bowl. Good job. Good job, Butters.
This is like by far my favorite. It's like very neutral and AI. It senses how much stuff there is in there and then washes. But the issue with that, with the dryer sometimes, is that their dry versus our dry is a very different kind of dry. Their dry sometimes is like wet.
Yay. How are you feeling directly? I'm gonna
Have
dump it outside.
I have to empty it so the downstairs trash.
I never realized that like going outside was like this whole big deal until we moved to Seattle. We don't do this every week, but like every week we try to at least go through and see what's going on, basically. Okay, going through the chore tracker. It is week 3. We did laundry, we did trash, we cleaned the fridge.
Why you sound so sad?
Dishes are done.
You sound so sad.
Vacuum is done. We did not do Swiffer, and we will not be doing Swiffer this week. We have Kevin here enjoying his Azel's fried chicken.
I'm eating leftovers, honey.
Mm-hmm.
How does that make you feel?
What do you mean? The leftovers are from like less than 12 hours ago. So we accidentally bought these like egg tart, like the tart portion of it, but you have to make the custard yourself, but we obviously don't know how to do that, so we're gonna throw them away, but I thought we'd just, whoa! I thought we would just air fry them to try it out, but oh my god, those look so, okay, can we do a taste test? Okay, so there's obviously no custard, and so the whole thing turned into like a little ball.
It's pretty crispy.
This is so fancy. It's so hot.
I air fried it for like 7 minutes.
7 minutes? Did you read the instructions?
No.
Let's try that.
It tastes like croissant.
Mmm! Oh my god, it's so good.
Should we actually put like
Yeah,
egg
can you
tart?
put it back in the fridge? I was gonna throw it away, but... Can we make them today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, this is pretty good.
Is there instructions on there saying how to make the egg tart portion of it? This is so crazy, you guys.
It tastes like croissant.
Except like better, because it's like more eggy. Mmm. I haven't thought about like what I was gonna say, but...
You don't even need to talk about this.
I mean, I think I should, because I mean, I told you guys that I applied for grad school, and we'll have my amazing editor Rian insert the clips of what happened in terms of the admissions process. So
Honey.
I got in.
Yeah, I'm busy, but I'm so happy to hear.
I did it. I did it.
I'm very proud of you. You are very talented. You know that, right?
Thank you, sweetie. I love you. We got in. Oh my god, I feel so relieved. Okay, at least we have a school. We did the damn thing. The admissions committee called me and gave me the acceptance, and they said that they would love to have me because I have a really unique background and it would be great for the program. Hi, so it is currently Monday and I just got a admissions decision from my top choice program, and it was honestly anticlimactic. I thought it was gonna happen last Friday, to be honest, and so I was expecting it back then and was a little disappointed when it didn't come. So then I kind of forgot about it, but it did come and we got in, so yay. I feel like I'm not as excited as I probably should be, but I just have like so much stuff to do today that it's like meh. But anyways, grateful to have got in. Obviously, as you can see from the footage, I was very, very lucky. I got admitted to both programs, including my top choice program, and they also offered me a really nice scholarship. The scholarship was like, it's like their biggest scholarship and definitely like a big chunk, but the issue is that MBA programs are super expensive. So we're looking at like over $100K for 2 years with predominantly hybrid programs, meaning that like most of it is done online and just like a little bit is done in person like every semester or something like that. The whole reason I wanted to get an MBA in the first place was because I felt like it could be applicable in terms of my healthcare background and healthcare leadership, but it could also really be applicable for my work as an influencer and as a content creator, because there's a lot on the business side of things that people don't see, right? So the negotiations, the contracts, working with brands, like there's so much behind the scenes, and it's all stuff that I really, really genuinely enjoy. I felt this like urge to go back to school. I think mostly because it felt like a very familiar thing to do, right? Like going back to school, like you know for sure you're gonna be learning, you're gonna be like stuck in a system, you have like homework assignments that are due, etc. And it feels like the very safe option to take. But if I actually ask myself like what are the things that I want to learn the most, I want to be a better creator, right? I want to create better videos, I want to be a better storyteller, I want to, you know, like those are the things that I should be focusing on, because I have a really great team, you know, a really awesome manager who like helps me negotiate, who helps me get all the brand deals. And so I'm actually like really hands off on a lot of the other like aspects of my business.
But you're also learning how to run a business. Like it's not like, oh, I'm going to run a business, so I just have a business. There's a lot of headaches in terms of
taxes. Oh my God, world's biggest headaches.
Trying to like figure out how to like have the right format and then like pay your employees, give them like benefit, like you know, like all those things, right? Like
so many things.
Make sure that you are the kind and gentle boss that you are, right?
But the thing is that I've had to learn all this on the job already, so I don't really like need to go to school for someone to teach me. Like the best way to learn, I think, is to have to do it. So I like wrote a list of things that I want to learn the most, and while some of them did in fact align with the MBA program, a lot of it didn't. And you know, it's kind of like us going to undergrad, right? Like there's a bunch of like GEs and random courses that you have to take that aren't actually applicable to your job and what you want to do. And if I actually did research like, hey, these very specific things, like 1, 2, 3 that I want to learn, if I were to take a course specifically on that, how much would it cost me? And these courses can range anywhere from like a couple $100s to maybe a couple $1,000, but no way in hell would I ever hit like $100,000, you know? And in this very moment in my life, I feel actually incredibly content with where I am. Like I'm very happy with my job and what I get to do, both as a nurse and as a content creator. And so a lot of the times I think going to school like is because you are unsatisfied with like your current like position, or you want to like take your position into like a different league. Yeah, exactly, right? And I feel like I am already doing that. And so instead of doing the MBA program, for the time being, I actually have deferred my admissions. I didn't feel like right now was the best time for me to start the program. Not to even mention that it was like coinciding with the same time that we were buying a house. I obviously just put down a fat like down payment for the house. There's just like so many things going on in our lives. We also have a couple projects that we're launching this year that I would like to be able to focus my time on instead of having to like split my energy 100 places. Instead of spending the time on the MBA, obviously, in addition to everything that we've been handling, I have been reading books every single week, listening to podcasts from people who I look up to, and just spending that time still learning, but in a different capacity, right? And I think that's really important, like making that commitment to yourself for what you want to learn. Even if you're not like considering going back to school, I feel like learning is what helps me become a better human, right? Constantly like trying to improve what already exists.
Yeah, there's like a couple YouTubers out there who kind of preach this idea too. Like Miki, right?
So yeah, like that's update. It's I mean, there's like nothing really that exciting, but the admissions is obviously deferred, and so I still have the option to attend at a later date. Anything else you want to say to that?
I guess I'll be the one going to school all the time. Does residency count as school? Not really.
Not really. It's like learning on the job.
Apprenticeship, kind of.
Do you have any live updates to give the people?
No.
No updates.
No updates. I'm a little bit more than halfway done with R2 here.
No changes. We do have some really
Cute.
big plans for 2022.
Cute.
This is the end of the vlog. So I hope you enjoyed the update and enjoyed watching us clean. Don't forget your 10 out of 10 and
See you next time. Your
Don't.
best is enough.
sure. Bye.